What's up, muggles? How's it going? It's Sophie. I'm back with another video. So today I am doing the Harry Potter tag. A very basic video that I can't believe I've never done before. Every Harry Potter YouTuber's probably done it. Even standard non-Harry Potter YouTubers have done this tag. It's very basic questions, but I've never actually answered some of them. Some of them are like, what's your favourite book? And I've never answered that before. Like, what is this? This is ridiculous. That was meant to be a pun with the wand. Ugh. So I thought, why not in today's video just get this tag done, answer these basic questions, and then we can get on with our lives. This is finally it. You can get on with your lives now. I've done this video. You're probably thinking also, Sophie, why are you dressed up? You never dress up for occasions like this. There's no reason. I just thought, why not? This is actually a Harry Potter themed video. Yes, all my videos are Harry Potter themed, but this is really the nitty gritty Harry Potter video. So I thought, why not get dressed up? And also, it is Comic-Con this weekend, so I'm probably just getting a bit excited. So basically, I just answer standard Harry Potter questions in this video. If you guys have never seen my face before and you're a Harry Potter fan, you probably want to hit that subscribe button. If you're a muggle, a troll, a wizard, a centaur, or if you're Aragog, you're accepted into this channel. We just talk a lot of Harry Potter on here. In the comments down below, make sure you answer these questions as well. I'll put the questions in the description down below so I can see what your guys' answers are as well, how they compare to mine. And also in the comments down below, I've decided now that I'm going to start doing Harry Potter theory videos where I talk about and discuss about Harry Potter theories and just really get into depth into them, and if they're could be real, if they're not real, if they're just stupid. Leave your favourite Harry Potter theories in the comments down below, and I may pick one of them to discuss in a future video. Also, let's try and get this video to 1,000 thumbs up. I believe we can do it. You know, we're witches and wizards. We can do whatever we blimmin' want to. So let's try and get this video to 1,000 thumbs up, and if we can go beyond, then go beyond. You're also probably wondering why this is on my head. I will explain at the end of the video why I'm wearing this hat with this robe, because it obviously does not go. But anyway, enough chit chat. Let's answer some basic Harry Potter questions and do the Harry Potter tag. So the first question is, what is my favourite book out of all the Harry Potter books? Now, it's really hard to pick because I'm stuck between The Prisoner of Azkaban, The Order of the Phoenix, The Half-Blood Prince, and The Deathly Hallows. The Order of Phoenix was very, very long, so maybe not that, but The Prisoner of Azkaban gets a lot of hate, but I really do enjoy it, especially the ending of it. I really did enjoy that, but I'll probably have to go with The Half-Blood Prince or The Deathly Hallows. The second question is, what is my favourite Harry Potter movie? Definitely The Deathly Hallows Part 2. When I go downstairs and look at my DVD box, I pick The Deathly Hallows Part 2 every time. I think that's the one I've watched the most out of all of them. I think it's because it's the latest one. It's actually like the best made, and like the visual effects and everything's the best. And it's sort of all coming to an end. The battle is very good. Snape's memories are very cool. And I just like the general movie. And I think it's just because it's all ending. It's all very emotional. And I guess that's why I watch it the most. Third question is, what is my least favourite book? Now, this is horrible. For any Harry Potter fan, this is a very horrible question because they're all amazing books. But if I had to pick, it would probably be The Goblet of Fire. Some people, that is their favourite, which is absolutely fine, but for me, it's not. I think it's because when I was younger, I really did struggle reading it because we had the Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and The Prisoner of Azkaban. They were very short books, and The Goblet of Fire was when it actually started getting big books, and I really did struggle. It took me a long time to read it, and it seemed to drag on for quite a lot. I don't know if that's because it was so much longer than the previous 3 that we were used to, and I'm not really a fan of the whole tournament scene. Yes, it was good to see beyond Hogwarts and the wizarding world, but I just didn't really feel it that much. And that's probably why The Goblet of Fire is my least favourite movie as well. I went through a phase of not liking it, and then I loved it, and I not liked it again. When I say I don't like it, you know what I mean. Like, I don't not like it, it's just I don't like it as much as the other ones. I still love all of them, but that's probably why. I think it's just the whole tournament. People love the whole tournament scene, but for me personally, I didn't really enjoy it that much. Sorry. The next question is parts of the movie / books that made you cry. Okay, so we've got a few deaths that made me cry. Dobby's death in the book was a lot worse than in the movie. You probably thought the movie was horrendous, but it was even worse in the books, I believe. I think all the deaths were worse in the book because when you're personally reading it in your bed with just one light and you're just all by yourself, just it's so much harder. I think Dobby's death really did affect me, both movie and book. Sirius Black's death affected me in both. Probably more than movies, surprisingly. I just think it was because we saw Daniel Radcliffe really like wailing and like you couldn't hear him. It's just a really sad music over the top. Fred's death, obviously, book and film. That's just, I don't think that would ever be acceptable not to cry over that. Snape's death, obviously, for me personally, a lot of people have been happy with Snape dying, which doesn't make sense to me. Actually, while we're talking about Snape, tomorrow or like a couple of days, I'm doing a video where I talk about my thoughts on Snape because it's a very complicated issue. Snape's like Marmite. People love him and hate him. I personally love Snape, so I'm probably going to explain that in tomorrow's video. But anyway, Snape's death did affect me. Dumbledore's death actually didn't affect me in the movie, but it really affected me in the book. And also a bit that made me cry in all the movies, even in the Fantastic Beasts movie when it came up. It's the big Warner Brothers logo coming towards us with that music. Makes me cry every time. Cedric's death was very bad in the movies as well. And there's a lot of other deaths that obviously made me cry, but I think they're the most ones that made me cry. The next question is, if you could hook up with any Harry Potter character, who would it be? Definitely Mr. Severus Snape over here. You know, I haven't just got a cardboard cutout for no reason. His voice, his looks, the way he presents himself is just really, really hot. The next question is, who is my favourite character? Again, obviously Severus Snape. I've got a lot of Severus Snape merch. There's even a pillow back there with us too. It just got a bit carried away, but he is a very complex character. That is one thing you guys cannot disagree with. No matter if you hate or love Snape, he's a very complex character and he's a very interesting character. You cannot disagree that he's not interesting. The next question is, what would my Patronus be? Now, my Patronus when I took the test was a weasel. I'm actually growing to love that a lot. I actually do really think that makes sense. But I always believed it was a penguin simply because I love penguins and stuff. But then I always think that your Patronus isn't always what you think it would be, and it kind of makes sense once you actually think about it when you take the test. So I thought it was going to be a penguin. It turned out to be a weasel, and I'm actually quite happy with a weasel, and I sort of get why it's a weasel now. If you could have the Invisibility Cloak, the Elder Wand, or the Resurrection Stone, which one would you pick and why? I would probably pick the Elder Wand, simply because I wouldn't use it for evil or anything, but just imagine having the most powerful wand in the world, just for the looks, and you just feel mighty. But then I could also see myself having the Invisibility Cloak. I could go into a lot of places for free, but then just simply having the Elder Wand, knowing it's yours, would be pretty awesome. I would never touch the Resurrection Stone though. That thing creeps me out. Next question is, what house would you be in? So when I took the test on Pottermore, I was sorted into Slytherin, and before I took the test, I wanted to be sorted into Slytherin, so I may have answered a few questions to try and get in there, but I actually do feel like a Slytherin. But I do think if I had the sorting hat on my head, it would take my love for Slytherin into consideration and actually would put me in Slytherin. I retook the test afterwards and actually did genuine answers, and I still got sorted in Slytherin, so it's obviously meant to be. I can't actually picture myself in any other house. When I watched the movies and read the books, I always thought I was a Slytherin, so I'm happy with the house I am in and the house I was put in. If you could meet any member of the cast, who would it be? Now, as you guys are aware, I'm a massive David Tennant fan. Yes, he was in one movie and for a very short time, but he is part of the cast and he is one of my favourite actors and I love him so much, so I would meet David Tennant if I could. The next question is, have you played any of the video games? Obviously I have. I am such a video game freak. So obviously I love Harry Potter and I love video games, so why would I not play the Harry Potter video games? So I played the first two classics which were made in 2001, which were PC games, The Philosopher's Stone and The Chamber of Secrets. You know when you had to run around and collect all those little jelly beans and every time you jumped it went, huh? Yeah, that game. I also played the Lego Harry Potter game, which was on my Xbox 360, years 1 to 4, I think it was. I never actually got round to playing the whole thing because now I've got an Xbox One. I can't play that game on my Xbox One because I haven't made it backwards compatible yet, which they should, you know. Xbox, if you're watching this, make sure you make all your games backwards compatible so I can play my classic 360 games. I know some of them are, but the Harry Potter Lego game is not yet. And I also played the Prison of Azkaban on my PS2. I also played the one on my iToy, which is like a PS2 sort of like webcam. I remember you had to clean the windows of the train or something like that. And the one that was on the PS2, which is the Prison of Azkaban, I remember like the first mission you had to drag like Harry through the blimmin' train like this, and it took me forever. Next question is, if you were on the Quidditch team, which position would you play? I like to think I'm a seeker simply because I'm like, I can see stuff. I'm very quick reactions, you know, wah 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 wee wham, and I could just go for it. I think that would be me. And obviously I like a lot of attention, so like you would get a lot of attention if you're the seeker. The next question is, were you happy with the ending? Obviously I'm not happy that it ended. I still wanted to go on forever and ever, but it had to come to an end, which I completely understand. not really. I do think it's really nice that they sort of went into the future and you can see that the magic of Harry Potter continued with the children of the main characters. You know, they're going off to Hogwarts and stuff. I think it's really cute that you actually see that, you know, the magic never ends. There's always going to be children of the children of the children all going off to Hogwarts, having their own adventures. I think that's a really good thing to end on, that actually it does never end. And the final question is, what does Harry Potter mean to you? Now this question is just a bit ridiculous. If you just look at me, you can see what Harry Potter means to me. But trying to put it into words is very hard for me. I love Harry Potter so much. It means the absolute world to me. It has changed my life in so many ways. I may make a video in the future where I just ramble on for a good 10 minutes about what it actually means to me. But for now, for a short answer, it means a freaking lot. The characters, the story, everything is just beautiful, and it has changed my life in so many ways. I'm not a very sad person, but if I ever was down, I would either go read a Harry Potter book or go watch a Harry Potter movie or go on YouTube and watch Harry Potter moments or whatever. It just sent me back into that lovely world. It's just amazing what one story can do to me. It has affected me in a massive way, and I can't imagine me never not loving Harry Potter. Maybe when I grow up I won't be such a freak about it, like I wouldn't have all this stuff in my house. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be 40 with my husband and have all this stuff, but even if I didn't have all this stuff and talk about it constantly like I do now, I would still always deep down love Harry Potter. I can't picture never loving Harry Potter. But anyway guys, that is it for all the questions. If you guys enjoyed, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's try and hit 1,000 thumbs up. I know we can do it. In the comments down below, make sure you answer the questions. I want to see what your guys' answers are. And remember to put your Harry Potter theories down below that you want me to discuss in future videos. And also, in the start of the video, I said I would explain why I'm wearing this hat. These hats are going on sale tomorrow at 6 PM, Friday, 6 PM on my online store. So if you want to get your hands on one of these lovely hats, you can tomorrow at 6 PM. I'll put in the description down below the website. The only things I've ever sold on that website are my posters, which are like my Sophie and Snape posters and my pop vinyl posters. And this is the first like physical clothing that you can get. The reason I chose a hat was obviously because I'm known for my hats. I never not wear a hat, and it's all the same. Like, it's one color, one size, fits all. It's just beautiful. There is not many of them, so make sure you refresh the website at 6 PM to get your hands on one. And if you're not interested in a hat, there's also posters up there of me and Snape, and there's pop vinyl posters of me. They're all hand signed. I forgot to mention, the hats all come with a personal note from me thanking you for buying a hat, and it's on the back of a Sophie and Snape postcard size form design. Just go on the website and check out all the stuff I sell on there. It will all be explained on the website. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Harry Potter videos, and hopefully I have a new video for you guys tomorrow, which is my thoughts on Severus Snape. I just explained why I love him so much and why people don't like him. Like, I can understand why people don't like him, but I just thought I'd discuss a whole video on Snape, which hopefully will be up tomorrow. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.